Dion's still out. Smitty's still out for the weekend.
Any update on Joffrey?
He skated well today, so the question is we're hoping to be able to play one of these games. So we're, again, I usually go in and talk to the coaches and not the trainers right away. But if you guys would give me one extra half hour, I'd barely have that information too. But we're hopefully soon. He practiced again, looked good to me. Did he look good to you guys?
Yeah.
Pretty good, not too bad.
So will he travel?
I'm hoping, as long as, unless they rule him out for tomorrow, and I'm hoping then for Saturday. But again, I haven't talked to the trainers or the doctors.
Just spoke with Tyler about the power play and no Cody and no Dion. And if things change from attacking, whether you attack off the forecheck as opposed to trying to get shots through from the point.
Yeah, and I think that, it's part of guards and Morgan's responsibility to start getting pucks through. They got to shoot the puck more. They got to have a shooting mentality, and that's part of the power plays. I mean, successful power plays have a threat. They both can shoot the puck. They got to get pucks through, and we got to have traffic. You got David Clarkson down there who's strong down around the net, and you got JVR who can he's really good with the puck, and he's tipping and recovering loose pucks. So it's their responsibility to get pucks through there, and they got to think more about getting pucks through there first.
And I guess if anything, their skating ability will allow them laterally to move and find that shooting lane.
Yeah, and I think that's what they have to do. They have to use their skating to be able to move the puck. Puck's got to move, or you got to move, and you got to have, there's two passes. They should be thinking shot after that, and we got to keep. It's got to be a threat. Our power play has to be a threat. In the past, we've scored a couple goals in the power play last game, but getting up the ice, getting set up is still something we want to concentrate on. When we get set up, we're getting shots through, and then we've got to have different avenues to attack from.
Peter, is it hard, do you feel, for players to tune out the media in this market?
I think that's one of the big questions all the time we get here, and it's just part of it. I think that the guys know that from the beginning, right from training camp, you talk about the concentration of the media attention and what they're going to get, and they have to pay attention to their stuff when things are going well, when they're not going well, and wherever it goes, you have to focus on their game and try to control it and not be influenced by it, or led astray, or have it influence you in a negative way. That's just part of the game. Whether you're in Montreal here or Vancouver, or you're in a different place, you have to control it.
Do you see different players reacting to it differently? I mean, obviously you have what you're here every night.
Yep.
Tomorrow it's going to be an empty building almost in Carolina, and that's the other extreme. Do different players handle those situations in different ways?
Yeah, I think that's it's all of them. Some people like to talk to the media, and you can't get them to shut up, and some people, don't want to come out here, and that's the challenges that Steve has and you guys have, but. It's just part of it. I mean, just like there's more media here, there's some guys that are affected by it more, and that's our job when they get affected to start getting involved with them and telling them, listen, you got to handle it better.
You hear a lot about how when things are going good, this is the best place in the world to play, and when they're not going so well, it's the worst. It's such a swing back and forth. How do you keep the guys balanced?
Well, you know what? I think that the main thing right now is to get things going. Let's concentrate on our game and get some wins on our belt and start feeling positive about the way we're playing, and start feeling like it's a successful trend, and we're changing, and we're going in the right direction, and start feeling good about it. Then you can work on worrying about those things. But right now, winning is contagious, and this game is all about winning at the end of the year and about winning Stanley Cups. And you can't get the Stanley Cups because you want to. You have to get the Stanley Cups because you work at it. There's a lot that goes into it, and there's a lot part of it that you build towards, and there's a long ways to go.
Is there something then that you younger guys can learn from experiences like this?
I think younger guys can learn from this. Younger guys can learn from veteran players that have been through it, and the way they handle it, and what they say, and what happens in the room, and the leadership in the room.
Randy used to take days off from talking to us. You've been very Cal Ripken-esque. Are we getting you yet, or are you?
No, you're all pretty good guys and girls.
Yeah.
I think I was a little snippy with one lady in there in Ottawa, but I didn't mean to be. It just was the way I came out of the room, I think. But you know what? It's not you're not the end of the world. I mean, the game's played out there. It's not played out here. So, and it's the same thing with the players. We play the game out there. So, we have to handle it, and when it goes well or it doesn't go well, we have to handle it when it comes over here.